Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Barbie Dolls of the Week. This week, we're going to continue on in 2016 and talk about starting with some Hart family dolls. Now, as you probably remember, most of you, the Hart family was around in the late 80s, or actually mid to late 80s. And this one that I'm about to show you is the box is dated 1984, so out in the mid 80s. And this is the back of the box as a hint of some of the dolls involved. So, obviously there was an African American version and there was a Caucasian version, and I wish there had been a Hispanic or Asian version. That would have been nice, or just friends of theirs. But anyway, this is the African American, and I have already shown you this doll, which is one of the African American mothers of the Hart family. Gorgeous doll, purple eyes, and I have her in this outfit, which is, of course, not her original outfit. It's a Fashion Avenue outfit from the time period, or a little bit later, I mean. And she's got a nice full head of hair that has a little tint to it. And let me show you a little closer view of her, by the way. And she, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I have this little baby doll that I believe she came with, and it's got, the matching outfit to the one that she actually would normally be wearing that I don't have her in. And I believe this is supposed to be a boy doll, but I'm not 100% positive. But that's the way my memory serves me, because I think the girl had pigtails. I know I have the little white baby girl or Caucasian baby girl up there, and she has pigtails. So I'm assuming the African American. In fact, let me look at the box. Yeah, see, she has pigtails. Um, so yeah, this is the boy. I don't have the girl, and I'm a little confused because I thought generally the mom came with the little girl. So I'm not sure, unless I have her somewhere and don't remember, but I don't think I have her. So anyway, this is the little boy that she came with. And now I have the father actually in a different set. So maybe that's the difference. Maybe in this set, where they're dressed like the original set, just the regular Hart family. I think those other ones must have been called something else. Hart Family 2, we'll say. But anyway, in this one, the father comes with the little boy. And so I have the Caucasian version in this very outfit, and I have the little boy up there as well. And he's got that hat. I mean, it's the same exact thing. It's just this one is new in the box, which I'm probably going to take out of the box so that I can reunite the mom and dad. And I guess they'll have two little boys for now till I figure out what happened to the little girl. I just, it's a mystery to me. I don't know. But I'm going to look it up and see if maybe in that set with the red outfits like this, that maybe the mom came with the little boy. I don't know. So anyway, this is the newest one I got. And of course, this is the father. So now I have a complete set of the, mom, dad, and, well, two babies, two little ones for the African American, like I do for the Caucasian that I've shown you in a previous video. Now, the grandparents, the Hart family grandparents, I have the grandma in the other room, and I should have thought to bring her in, and also the grandpa, but I forgot. I just now remember them. So that's this one here's parents, let's assume, or I guess it could be her parents, but they're not pictured on the back of this box. Now, some of the pictures that are, actually, that's weird. That's the same picture on the side that's this big one on the back. Which, by the way, this set comes with, not obviously in this box, but you could have bought with this later in a separate set the high chair, I believe that is, and the bassinet, and the little rocking horse, and oh gosh, I forget what that's called, and then some other little toys and a blanket. So this one really doesn't come with much. I mean, obviously, the father is barefoot, and it comes with his shoes. I always wondered why, at least on the male dolls, they didn't just put the shoes on them ahead of time. Does anyone know why that was? I don't know, because to me it seemed like it would be just as easy to put the shoes on and therefore one less thing to package. But this was regularly sold for $12.97. This one happened to be from a Hills department store, I think is what it's called. We had Hills around here, but I'm just not positive about the department store part. Um, so yeah, it was $12.97, and I bought some of these back in the day, or at least the female and the Caucasian, not this one. So I think these are really cool dolls, and I always liked the Hart family set. So I was glad to get this at a pretty good price recently on eBay. One thing I noticed is the one that I have of the Caucasian dad out of the box, Mr. Hart, his suspenders, I guess those are suspenders, they got really loose. Well, look, this one in the box, one of his looks taut and one looks loose already, just in the box. So that kind of surprises me. I'm not sure, but anyway, I always did like this outfit that the father's wearing. It's kind of funny that it's all one piece, but that certainly made it easier for little hands to change him, I guess. Um, and mine is in pretty good shape, the one I've had out of the box all these years, for being as old as it is. It's really held up well, and let's see, I have one. Yeah, I have one somewhere, but I'm not seeing him right this second. So now, one other doll that I want to show you today is one that I also got recently in an auction, and that's Earring Magic Midge. There's a tear in her box right here, and let me see if I can get that back out. There it is. But anyway, it does say Midge in the corner. Here's what she looks like. I love this yellow dress. This is one that I had not had previously, the redhead Midge, which, I think that the yellow looks really good on her. She's got those very charmy looking earrings. By the way, here's the other three dolls in the set, which I have the can, obviously. I always had the can. And I don't think I have the Barbie. I used to, but I sold her way back when. She was in a special set with something from Radio Shack, I believe. I can't remember what it was now. But, and then this dark-haired doll in the middle, I think I've had her too. I don't recall if I still do. I'll have to do some looking. But one thing I noticed, I mentioned this in a previous video, see how, okay, this earring is dangling nicely. This one is caught up top on something and I can't get it down. So, by the way, somebody had cut a piece of this box out. I don't know if it was looks like it was the UPC, so must have been a reason they wanted to cut the UPC. But because this is a box that I can open easily, and I love these kind of boxes, I'm going to fix that earring that bugs the heck out of me. And while I do that, things are falling left and right. Let me see if I can slowly get that down. There we go. Yeah, these are big earrings. My goodness, let me show you these once I get them situated. Okay, there we go. So, tape is falling off. Here's a better look at her now that she's out of the box. Definitely looks like Midge. Could also say she does remind me of the redhead from the Rockers. So also does remind me of her. But these dolls had nice hair, as far as length, and it's kind of on the curly side. What do they call that? I'm zonking out on that kind of curl, but anyway, I like these pleathery dresses, and like I said, I've got one in a blue. I know if I don't have the blue dress, I have the blue dress itself. So these earrings, by the way, a doll came with earrings for the child as well. That you see here, very, very cheap earrings, very plastic. So here's the heart one, and this one I think the other part fell off when I opened the box and it's on the floor, so I'm not sure what it is, but I'll look at that in a minute. And she's also got this belt that's got a big star on it, or actually two, now that I see behind it. And this is a very bronzy material. She's got in her box also, which is very loose, so maybe somebody had opened this and put some of this stuff back. But she's got the yellow brush and her little yellow shoes, which are cute, that go on her little feet that are down here. So yeah, she is looking pretty good, and the dress seems to be in good shape after all these years. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned, but this doll is from box date 1992. So, these are 23 or so years old now, and still holding up very well. So I'm going to go ahead and, actually, I'm going to leave her out since I have to find those couple pieces that fell. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. I have so many wonderful fans out there that have sent some really nice compliments. So I'm so appreciative of you guys watching and enjoying these videos. I do this mainly because I enjoy sharing my collection with you guys through these videos. And therefore, to hear the positive feedback is really it's really nice to hear that, and I so appreciate it. So you guys take care, and I'll talk to you next time on Barbie Dolls of the Week.